I was trying to have the guys find me that article from the Wall Street Journal about the U.S. being 35% of GDP 10 years ago, global GDP. Global gross product, I guess, would be the term, and how it's now down to 22. They didn't find that. They found another one from December 22nd, 2009, Wall Street Journal. Economists react, GDP revision surprisingly large, and it just shows the big drop in 2008, 2009. But I'm looking for the global gross product. But we'll see if we can find that. This is the search. Try this. U.S. share of global domestic product, or U.S. share of gross product drops to 22%. I think that was the headline. Let's go back to your phone calls. Bunch of news coming up at the 8 after in the next hour, continuing with calls after that. But right now, let's go to Nick in Illinois. Nick, you're on the air. Welcome. Go ahead, Nick. You're on the air. Okay, let Nick go. Let's go to James in Canada. James, you're on the air. Welcome.
Alex.
Yes, sir.
Hi. It's a pleasure to speak with you. I'm calling you from Vancouver,
Welcome.
Canada. How's it going?
Good.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment. I don't know if you can't keep track of all the radio stations, but we recently had a long-time station. I don't know if you're aware of it, 1410 AM. It was airing Coast. And
we didn't hang up on that caller. Strange-sounding caller. Okay, let's go ahead. You can call back when you get in, James, because I want to hear what you had to say. Greg in New York, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi, Alex. How are you today, my friend?
Good.
I got a quick question for you, sir. I know you don't watch a lot of TV, and either do I, because it's obviously propaganda. But my wife and I was watching Fox News late last night, and they were breaking in about the Obama's vacation in Hawaii. And, Alex, I swear that probably within that 3-minute little episode of Obama, they stated his birthplace in Hawaii probably 15 to 20 times, kept repeating it over and over and over in his
Yeah, that's pure propaganda. I see that everywhere as well, because I watch boil-down clips on the web, and it was like his whole trip to Hawaii, before he went, during it, now coming back, was about at his birthplace, at his birthplace, at his birthplace. That was definitely a talking point.
Unbelievable, and people, I can't believe that they literally eat that stuff up with a spoon. Alex is kind of sickening. Up here in upstate New York, it's getting very, very repressive. Prices are going through the roof. Unemployment is just unbelievable.
Well, in Schenectady, they've announced they want, quote, martial law and U.S. Army on the streets, areas of Oklahoma, but mainly into Arkansas. They're talking about daytime curfews for adults. I mean, it's crazy.
I'm up by, unfortunately, Fort Drum, Syracuse area, Watertown, and I cannot tell you how many border patrols that we see going up and down the thruway, military equipment. I myself was an ex-medic in the service, and some of this equipment I see going up and down the thruway is just mind-blowing. And when we tell people to get ready for martial law, Alex, we're not kidding. Get ready for martial law.
Excuse me, what was said? Hold on. Where was this said?
This was up and down the thruway, going up towards Fort Drum.
And you're saying those big flashing Homeland Security billboards they put in were saying this?
No. Just the equipment from the trucks from the military going up and down the thruway.
Okay, I misunderstood you. You're saying get ready for martial law. We are now into the fourth and final hour of the first weekday live broadcast in 2010. I'm Alex Jones, your host. Coming up, children reaching age 3 without being able to say a word survey finds. We're getting into some financial news as well, and continue taking your phone calls. Also, I got a lot of emails last week and this weekend asking me if this story that was out was true that the UN is issuing their own gold currency. Paul Watson did some research at prisonplanet.com and found that it's a hoax. UN gold hoax muddies the waters of real move towards global currency. That is coming up first after the break. Right now, Diane in Michigan, you're on the air. Thanks for holding.
Yes. Hello, Alex. Alex, I am a person who is more knowledgeable than average people. Not only the American Free Press I subscribe to, but the Contact paper out of Las Vegas. I want to tell you on page 8 of the last Contact, which was December 2nd, 2009, the Knights Carbonic article by George Monbiot, B-I-O-T.
Monbiot, yeah, he's a socialist London Guardian writer.
Okay,
well,
he said, in this it says, published in The Guardian, 23rd November 2009, the conspiracy which proves that man-made global warming is a scam. It's no use pretending that this isn't a major blow. The emails extracted by a hacker from the Climatic Research Unit at the University of East Anglia could scarcely be more damaging. I am now convinced that they are genuine, and I'm dismayed and deeply shaken by them. But
hold on, ma'am. We covered that at the time. He admitted, and they now admit those emails are real, but he still says global warming's man-made, just that this fraud really hurts them. So what's your point about Monbiot?
This here goes into an email sent, the Knights Carbonic, on October 29th, 2009, through the Professor Ernst Wiesel, University of Redcar, 21st Grand Warden of the Temple of Knights Carbonic. In the bottom of the article, after he talks about the 3 ways that they have master planned this in the very beginning for the cap and trade to happen and the one world government to happen.
Yes, they've announced that.
It says here, I'm going to read to you, our co-option of the physical world has been just as successful. The thinning of the Arctic ice cap was a master stroke. The ring of secret nuclear power stations around the Arctic circles, attached to giant immersion heaters, remains undetected by humanity. As do the
ma'am, I appreciate your call, but that again, I've seen nothing like that. And mixing in Monbiot in The Guardian talking about something, and with that, send me some information, okay? Show tips at Infowars.com. I appreciate your call. Let's go ahead and take another call here. Let's go ahead and talk to George in Texas. George, you're on the air.
Hello. Is this Alex?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, Alex. I just wanted to get your comment. I got some information on where I live, and it's regarding our Second Amendment, and I wanted to ask you if, as far as what you know of the law, does not state law overrule district law?
Yes, but a lot of county, if you mean that by district, and city laws against the Second Amendment in different states, particularly Texas and a few others, do get overturned, but a lot of them don't get challenged. And so there are a lot of cities and counties that have set up anti-Second Amendment laws against gun shows or gun shops or other things that are a violation of state law because the state hasn't said they could do that. The people's representatives, the legislature, haven't authorized it. But just because something's unconstitutional doesn't mean they won't throw you in prison for it. Why? What's going on?
Yes, Alex. I live on a subdivision with, I guess about, I want to say, sir, about 37 miles from the closest town. I'm back in the hill country, and there was a problem we had with poaching out here, and there's houses.
Stay there. I want to hear about it. Do you have that MJTF Group 13? They're really bad.